Welcome to the channel, everybody. Thank you for joining me during this election season, and we are down to it. We are down to it. They're counting the ballots, and emotions are running high. People's nerves are on edge. And for this time, I would like to suggest some survival tips, some election season survival tips and beyond. Even for the first 100 days in office, the swearing in, some folks are just going to be beside themselves. And Kamala Harris nor Trump will be at your bedside if you let your stress levels get out of control to the point where, you know, you're doing yourself harm. So we got to get it together. And I'm going to offer my suggestions. And I'm going to start off with a stress relieving stuffed animal, just something that brings you comfort. You can't squeeze your house pet like this, and you sure can't eat your house pets. But this is Mr. Big Stuff. He's been with me a long time. I always keep him around. This is his debut on social media. Normally, I would never have him on camera, but these are special times we're living in. You can also grab yourself a little Lucky Charm, rabbit's foot, or whatever. You're going to need those. Pray, pray, pray. The importance of these suggestions are not in this order. I think one of the most important suggestions is during all of these election parties, if you're having gatherings, election parties, and whatnot, you might want to childproof your home, not for the kids' sake so much as the adults that are around, because with the alcohol, the spirits, and you have these uncles and these friends that love talking politics, and the emotions are high. So when you mix those two together and they start ripping and running through your place and going back and forth, you want them to be safe because they get animated, the politics, it brings it out of them. So, and of course, keep your pain relief around and plenty of tissues because there will be tears. There will be tears for all kinds of reasons that you probably wouldn't expect. And people, you have these people that just love debating, and they gonna be mad no matter how it turns out, because some people just love to be upset, and they love to talk politics, and sometimes it's mostly harmless, but there's some bullies out there. So yeah, and back to the to the pain and the anxiety. Hot water bottle, good for, if you have that gut wrenching pain, sometimes stress, it hits your stomach. Grab a hot water bottle, which can also double as ice pack. It can. You can put ice water in here, ice cubes in here. It's great. And there's nothing wrong with the spirits. I will be sipping on this. This will not be the only bottle. And do hydrate. Hydrate. Yeah. And if you're going it alone, watching all this news coverage, it can get to be a little bit much. Sometimes you just don't notice it. It's like your mind spinning. You should have that go-to person or probably a couple of people that you can call, that's on your speed dial. Not speed dial, but favorites, those people that you can talk to because it's a funny time right now. This election, the mud slinging, the name calling, it is like never before. It's like, man, where is the elegance around here? Where is the class? It all has me wondering because these people have so much money. It just begs the question because these people have a lot of money, and the office of the presidency does not pay like that. There's influencers, plenty of influencers that make more money than the president. And we're talking about people that are already rich. So, what is the motivation? Is it really about public service, like sacrificing? Because I see some things, I don't think people are really in it for, like, really wanna sacrifice and serve the public? Really? Really? Because what the public thinks about, it's like things that the office of the presidency is not really focused on, because we're thinking about schools, food prices, what's going on at the gas pump, jobs. That's mostly in inflation. We are about that on the daily. We're not thinking about where our military should invade. This is not what the average person is thinking about. And actually, I've never heard a person talking about, like, just out of the blue, where our military a country our military should attack. We're not thinking about that. Actually, most people, like, they don't want that. But these high level politicians in the presidency, for sure, their mind is on other things. They live in a different world. They don't experience things like we do at the gas pump, getting those last, counting those pennies. They don't count. What? They're not outraged when they go to the gas pump like we are. It's a whole nother thing. But no matter how things turn out, we should come together like the Beatles says. And what is, like, this song, "This land is your land." We got to get back to that. What is going on with the low blows? The low blows. It's so juvenile. It's like bullying. It's like superiority complexes going on. Like, really, it's just out of control. But whatever the case may be, we got to come together. It's a good time for a little swig. To America, skittle bebop, we rock, Scooby Doo, we love you. Check out a couple of my other videos. Until I see y'all the next time, God bless America and keep living your life like it's golden. Peace.